Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Thank you. Let me know once it is visible to you. Once my screen, if you're able to see, please speak. You're able to see. Okay. So in the current sales statistical analysis, do you have any queries? We have designed the data model as well. So next, we are going to start preparing few more visualizations as a part of phase one. Still, if there is any queries, if no queries, we can get started remaining visuals too. As a part of visualization, so see here, we have built total number of orders, quantity, total sales information, total customer. And this visualization is related to over the period of time. I'm showcasing some trend here. From 2013 to 16, we're showcasing some trend. And total orders is the bar column. These are the columns, okay? Column bars. And this is the line chart, which we are projecting the total number of customers. So for the period of time, the customers has been get improved to from 625 to 663. Okay, fine. Next visualization is, suppose if you want to visualize, okay, state provinces wise. Okay, we have the state data. See here, state province in name wise, total number of orders. Okay, state province in name wise, total number of orders. In such scenario, okay, these are all visualizations, right? So which chart we are going to pick up? If I am dedicated to one particular country and those states, which chart we are going to pick up from here? You can tell me. If you are working on a one particular country and those states only in such a scenario, which chart you are going to pick up? Is that a map chart or filled map? Or these maps are some advanced, not required, or shape map? Fine. Filled map. Let me go with the filled map. You have to know the difference between a filled and the shape map. Okay, I'm taking the filled map here. So the name of the filled map is, see here, in the complete overall the geography, right? Geographical points, the data area will be get filled with some different colors. Okay. By default color is a blue color. It will be get filled with some colors. So the location, I'm going to consider the state province name. It will be get filled. Okay. That's it. There is no bubble size or else something. We cannot add any other. Now you can tell me. So these are all one particular country states, right? See here. the complete data will be get mapped, okay, filled up with this country. So in such scenario, is that a good idea to showcase other countries, other continents, even the continents as well? Yes or no? Is that required? Other countries are there. Maybe my end user, where is the data points? He will ask me directly, where is the data points? Correct? So there is no use if you are using this, a filled map. It has been filled with some color. As I said, these are all a color code. See here, boxes. Got it? Whoever said the filled map is no use. Clear? So what I will do in the sense, instead of using this filled map, I will try to change some other map, that is shape map. So these are all the states. As per my observation, these are all the states. Okay, state province details are related to one country. I'll just try to add. Okay, if you are dealing or else working with one particular country and their states, we have a dedicated map name called shape map. Okay, we are going to use shape map here. Change it to shape map. Now you can tell me, is this map visualization is giving some analysis? So there is no way to navigate some other countries or else continents. So this is one particular countries and their states. So how we are going to differentiate the color code? We have a color saturation. So this is based on total orders. Total orders. Just try to add the total orders so that you can see the color differentiation. Highest or else a dark color is for more total number of orders, less color, less blue color. Wherever you are trying to find light blue color is for less number of total number of orders. Is that clear? Whoever said filled map or else a normal map, here in such scenarios we are not going to use it. Those two, map or else filled map. Understood or else any clarity required here? Still. Responses, please. And one more thing, this is a line chart, right? Sometimes the end user, they will ask us to provide it in the form of a step chart, okay, step kind of a line. So how we are going to do that? So see here, format, more options. This visual I'm talking about. Here the line option is there. Sometimes business owners, they will ask us normally as this is a normal solid line, they will expect a step line also. So how we are going to add it? Here itself. Here we can add it. Dotted fine. Here, like this. Sometimes it is not a regular case. If they're asking a kind of a step kind of a design on the line chart level, on the format tab part, here the shapes we have, right? Shapes. Line chart, line, shapes. So here we can change it. It's a smooth line. Maybe sometimes they will expect this stepwise. We can change it here. Okay. So these are all format changes, like a format or else a cosmetic changes we will call. So if you want to do that type of an activity here, we have to select this painter option is there below. Select it, click on the more, so we can see the format button here. Suppose if you are not able to see this format, this particular tab, okay, small button, you can go to the views, click on the views, click on the views. Here it is. So by default, you are not going to see it. You have to select the format so that it will be visible here on the right hand side. Got it? Fine. Save this part. Fine. One simple query. Okay. Query here. And this particular same visualization, this line and clustered column chart. My end user, okay, he asked us whenever my total number of orders is less than 10,000, less than 10,000, I want to report with a different color, like a red color. If it is more than 10,000, I want to showcase the same color as it is, blue color. So assume that you got a requirement. If your total number of orders is less than 10,000, I want to report the bar which you are observing now as a red color, a kind of a format. Okay. And if it is more than that, more than 10,000 number of orders, as it is the same value or else the same color, blue color. Understood my query? How we are going to report in such scenarios? How we are going to project it? So here in 2016, my total number of orders is less than 10,000 only. That is 9,617. So I want to report this bar as an red color conditional formatting. How we are going to report it? And remaining all as it is, the same color, I want to visualize. Okay, how we are going to project that type of an analysis on this bar chart. Is that clear? The query is clear to you. How we are going to report? As of now, it's all blue color. Whenever, if my customer will select something, right? If it is less than 10,000, I want to report these bars as a red color. Bars. As of now, I have selected something. Showcasing, right? It's less than 10,000 only. I want to report those bars below 10,000 as a red color in a dynamic way. How we are going to report? Is that clear? The query is clear to you or else any queries? I mean, do you have any concerns? Understand the query? What is expected? In this chart only I'm talking about. Suppose if I'm selecting something, you can tell me, is this total number of orders for this particular location is less than 10,000 or else greater than 10,000? It's a less than only, right? Total number of orders is 3,649. If I'm selecting that particular New York, I want to report these are all bars in the form of a red color dynamically. But if I'm not selecting anything, only 2016 is in red color, is going to be a red color because it's less than 10,000. So I want to define the color code dynamically. How we are going to report it? To get this done, so here, important, please observe. Columns, this is the columns only, right? Bars, we will call it as a columns. By default, it's the color of blue. So here there is an FX button. FX button stands for conditional formatting. So here we are going to implement the conditional formatting on this line and clustered bar chart. So just try to select the FX, click on FX, and there are three different types of format styles. By default, the current format style is gradient, which is nothing but a color style. Okay, by default, it's a gradient style. Okay. Other than that, we have a rules, format styles. We have three different options. Gradient by default, which is nothing but a color scale based. Okay. Rules. We are going to define the if condition. We are going to define the conditions here. And the another one is formatting style part, field values. So field values is nothing but a dedicated measure wise we can define the color. So these three options we are going to discuss. You don't need to worry. Okay. So currently, if my total number of orders is less than 10,000, I want to define with one dedicated color, that is red color. If it is more than 10,000, I want to report the same color. Now you can tell me, in these three, which style we are going to use it? Is that a gradient or else a rule field value? Just now I given a rules only, right? As I said, gradient is by default, which is not going to work us. And rules, if condition I'm using, if you're observing, if my total number of orders is less than 10,000, I want to define a condition more than that. If my condition is more, if my value is more than that, I want to project the same color. That means a rules only. Gradient will not work out in this scenario. So see here, gradient by default, total number of orders only, highest red color, lowest, which color you are going to set it? What is the value, right? You have to define the values. Gradient will not work out in this scenario. Okay, color scale. So here I know that particular number which is less than 10,000 red color. In such scenario, we are going to use rules here. We are going to define the rules. Click on the rules. If less than greater than or equal to 0, okay, and it's the number, okay, less than that 10,000. So 10,000 number, define the red color, red, red, okay. One more rule. As of now, one rule defined. Greater than that or equal to 10,000 number, less than or equal to more. I don't know the maximum value. I'm just trying to define the max here. Okay, I don't know the highest number. I'm just using the maximum number. Same color. Whatever the color is reporting in my visual, using the same blue color. Even I'm not aware the lowest number, negative number. So I'm just using the minimum. Lowest value is the minimum. Okay, I'm not defining any numbers for the lowest and the highest. Okay, see here. I don't know the particular number, 0 or else maybe minus also is available. So I'm just projecting it as a minimum, lowest, very lowest. And the highest also I'm not aware of it. What is the total highest orders? I'm just projecting it as a max. That's it. Select OK. That's it. Understood? Whenever if I'm trying to select some particular state, you can see the differences too. Got it? Is that clear to you? Everyone? So these orders, 2016 orders is less than 10,000. I can easily define it as the form of a red color. Remaining all, if you are observing, more than 10,000, I can report it in the form of same color as it is. Is that clear? This conditional formatting is clear to you or else any questions? Is this conditional formatting is clear or else any questions? You want me to showcase? Okay. So see here, one more time, go to the format, more options. By default color is blue. So here we have defined this color, columns part, FX, conditional formatting. Click on this. So these are the rules. Rules is based on total number of orders only. This is the field I have considered. If lowest I'm not aware, and also the highest number not aware. So just projecting as the lowest number, minimum, and highest number is also just number. Okay, I'm not aware of the maximum number. So the condition is greater than or equal to lowest and less than or equal to 10,000. Define the value as a red. And one more rule I have set it out. Greater than or equal to 10,000, which is a number, and less than maximum value I'm not aware. So I'm just trying to project it as the same color, same blue color. So here, these are the two defined colors which I have projected and select OK. That's it. Clear now? Fine. So in this way, we are going to define the conditional formatting based on rules. By default, the conditional formatting is gradient based, which is not nothing but a normal style. Color scale, we are going to project it. So highest value and the lowest value. So see this. Again, one more time, I'm just trying to showcase this. Three types of conditional formatting we have. Format types. By default, it is a gradient. And now currently we have defined the rules. And third one is field values. Field values is nothing but a dedicated measure wise. We can define the color coding. Okay. Color coding we can define by using a measure as well. So I will tell you that how we are going to define a color conditional formatting, color coding based on the field values too, which is by using a measure. Okay. So this is the else condition only, right? If this condition is failure, this is the next condition. Okay. So the colors on the bar chart level, bar part, we are going to define it here only. We don't have any other option if you are trying to use it as a rules. So one more way is there. We can define if else condition by using field values. The field values, that means, as I said, we have to create a dedicated measure. Then we can use that particular field value. So that one I will show you in the coming session, how to use it. But as of now, it's a rules. We have defined the rules here. If else conditional. Okay. If this is failure and this is the value I'm expecting. That's what it is. Okay. Fine. Save it. So on the above part, I'm going to use a kind of styling format, a kind of a simple template design. So by using this icon, so see here, we have a different icons. So in the insert tab, we have some shapes. I'm just trying to use rectangle shape. So basically, we will get the styling format from the customers. Okay. So the backend templates and all, we are going to get it from the customer point of view. If we are not receiving any templates, okay, if we are not getting any template designs or else a portfolio representation, we can define our own template. So in this way, so here on the insert tab, here we have a different shapes are there, or else maybe if you want to create some buttons, we can create it. I will show you how to create a button as well. So by default, these are the shapes we have, only these shapes. Okay, there is no more addition to it. Like sometimes we will expect different icons or else different shaping format. Okay, but by default, we can see these shapes only. Okay. By using this tip, how we are going to utilize it? A kind of a template design. That's what I'm trying to showcase to you here. I have taken this one, rectangle, select it. See here. Here you can identify different shapes and styling format. See this? We have different options. These options are available whenever if you selected the default, okay, default shape. So maybe I'm expecting octagon, so we can define it. Or maybe I'm expecting the rounded rectangle. I can define it here, like this. Okay. So we can, after selecting some styling format, we have an option called different style patterns. So from here, we can try to check it. Okay. See, most of the time I will try to use a rectangle or else a rounded rectangle. So I'm just trying to use a rounded rectangle currently as a part of design. Okay. Designing pattern. So select it. By default, it is, as I said, it's a blue color. Change it to some other color. Fill. By default, it's a blue. Just try to change it to this light gray color and use the transparency, light transparency here. Maybe 52 or 65. And border is not required. There is an border with the, light blue color. If you're observing, there is a light border. See this? Border is there. Remove the border, which is not required. Change it to something like this. Okay. So here, why you are trying to create this kind of a templates means it's a styling format. Okay. Design basic styling format. So we cannot share the report with normal analysis. We have to give some design styles so that the end user, they can feel. So they have added some design look and feel wise. Okay, we can try to add some slices or else maybe we just try to add some buttons as a backend activities. So that's why we just try to add some styling designs here at the top. So I have added a simple design. So here I will try to add some slices where my end user, you can try to slice and dice data based on some of the categorical information. So how we are going to do that? So see this, select some of the slices, okay, categorical info. Like example, date, I'm going to select it, date, slice a chart. date. So by default, it is coming as a two slider. See this, two slider. If my end user, he can try to slice and dice data from the left hand side or else right hand side as per the his convenient. Okay, we have this option. Okay, we already discussed in our previous project manufacturing. So by default, if you're using the date as a slicer, we can define it as a between range. See this, where we have this option. Select the slicer chart. See here, slicer settings. So here we have a different styles. Maybe I'm expecting the vertical list. Is this a good option? You can tell me. If you can try to showcase as a vertical like this, it is like enhancing, right? Is this a good option to visualize this slicers? Responses, please, for the date. It's a vertical slicer, which is not giving a feel and look. Just try to change. It's a tile, maybe. Is this a tiles is good? I don't know how many tiles are there from 2013 to 2016. So we don't know. So try to avoid it. Okay, these are all different styling format. So instead of that, I will just try to make use of between range. So here we have an option between. Try to use it. So here we can try to fit it out. Fit it here. Fit it. And maybe we can try to do some cosmetic changes accordingly. Okay. Like a background color, something like a white. And complete background will be background, like this. Let me do it first. See here. Select your slicer. Turn off the background. Turn off the background. So it is already mixed with your background slicer. Background shape. I just turn off the background of my slicer. It has been added backend shape part. Okay, just as it is. And I can try to define these values, right? These are the values. For these values, I'm going to define white color. Select your visual. We have a values too. So it will go down here values. We can provide a shape. Okay, background shape with white color like this. Okay. And the slider by default is the black only. You don't need to change anything. Okay, black. So that it is visible to this users. And try to add some kind of a shadow effect. We already aware of it, how to do shadow effect. So let me search it. Turn on black. Visual border. Turn on. This search option also we discussed how to do. So instead of using this vertical scroller and all, we can just search here so that it is easy for us in this way. Is that looks good? Slicer. Is that fine? Date chart. Like that, try to add few more slices. So as of now, I have added the date. Maybe if you want to increase the font of these values below here, these values, select here, select it, values, increase the font and change it to the Arial font, not the COBY. Currently, we are using Arial font. Just increase it. Okay. And let's try to add few more slices. So what I will do in this is just try to copy this, paste. So another slicer, which is related to category, customer category, and change it to normal drop down. Okay, it is not a tiles. Okay, we can try to project it as a normal drop down, so that it looks fun. Okay, like this. Values, try to add white color. So see this. So the naming convention. So as of now, it is showcasing as a customer category name dot dot triple dots, right? You're saying something like, if I'm not selecting something, customer category name completely mixed up and it's showcasing dot dot dot. So we can rename it. We can rename this title. So select your slicer chart. One way is here we can try to rename it. Here, double click category name, category name. This is one approach like this. Category. One approach, category name. Or this is a label, right? So here we can try to change the label. Okay, the label name also. So we just try to show you that. Slicer header. Here we can change it. Either one option is double click here, change the label name to category, which I show quiz to you. Or here we can try to change it. Like maybe I'm expecting customer category. See here, automatically it is getting changed, right? Category like this. It's fine. You can change it to the format level or directly on the field part. Double click here, change it to the customer category. That's it. Understood? You're following, right? Everyone, is that clear to you? So my end user, he can try to select and see the insights. Few more categorical stuff. Try to add. Another category is city name. Okay, change it. Change the name, okay? Because I just copy pasted, right? Change the name, city name. Got it? That's it. So in this way, we can try to add the slicers so that my end user, he can try to slice and dice data based on the above sliders, and the values will be get reflected as per the selection, as per their selected criteria. Okay. So on the left hand side corner here, I'm going to add the name of this report. This is the RAPE report based on the sales statistical analysis. I will use a simple text box. Simple text box. I will add sales statistic here on the corner part, report name. So the report name, either you can try to add it on the left hand side corner, top, or in the center, here, center also, top center, here. If you are not adding any slices in the above, we can add regular cases. I'm saying in the real time, we can add the, title of this report in the center if you are not using any slices here. Or if you are using the slices in the above part, we can use left hand side corner here like this. I'm adding the report name. Okay. Sales statistic. Analysis. Select completely. So try to change the font to Arial and increase this 24. Like this. I'm using the white color. Okay, white color font for completely white color. So here I'm going to change it to the background with some different color. Maybe I'll just try to use blue. And use the rounded corners, similar way, which I have showcased to you. Rounded corners. Visual border. and shadow effect. That's it. Save. So in this way, we are going to develop the phase one analysis. So do you feel if you have any queries, concerns, please write it right away and let me know. Is this looks good? The analysis part. We already discussed some of the topics as well. Quick recap. I hope it will be helpful to you. The phase one. Let me rename this page one as a phase one analysis. Everyone, please try to respond here in the chat. Is that easy to build now, or else any complexity to build this visualizations? And along with this template design. And make these cards as a center because we have some space here. Don't provide any space. Just try to make these cards as a center like this. Responses, please. So can I expect this phase one analysis from your end by Monday? Expecting this phase one analysis by Monday. Okay, please try to complete and share it with me. We haven't prepared any dashboard yet. This is a report only, report development only. Okay. Dashboards, as I said, we are going to work on the Power BI services level. This is a report building. We know the differences between a report and dashboard. Initially, I had given the theoretical analysis, right, between the differences between the report and a dashboard. So there we will get it. This is a report development. We can create the number of pages based on the connected data set. I can create one more page and I can add some visuals here. This is a report development. Dashboard is something like at a single glance, one single glance, we can see all the analysis. So we can do that activity in this Power BI services level, which we are going to discuss next week's session. Okay, we will complete it maximum dashboard part and also the account creation. Okay, Monday I'm going to discuss this account creation, how to get connected to this Power BI services and how to publish this report. That part we are going to discuss Monday. So currently, this phase one analysis is that clear. So here we have defined the total number of orders, okay, because it's a sales analysis. How many orders are there? We have an order ID column. So we are taking the count. Count is the function and the total quantity. So here you want to see the total number of total quantity information, aggregated value per quantity. So which function we have used? Summation. So we have to sum up all the quantity column, all the quantity related stats. And here, this is important, total sales, how we get calculated. It's a combination of quantity and unit price. So we have multiplied both of the fields, quantity and as well as the unit price to get this total sales. For this, we have used some X function because those two fields are available in the same table, unit price and the quantity. To multiply both of it on the complete table part, we have used iterator function sum x. And total number of customers, we have, it's a direct field only from the sales customer table, customer ID. We have used again count function here. Okay. This chart, if you're observing this chart, over the period of time, I want to visualize total number of orders along with the total customers, how it has been improved. So for this, I have used a chart, line and clustered column chart. So on the same chart, if my orders below, less than 10,000, below 1,000, I'll just try to define a conditional formatting with red color. And if it is above, I have defined as it is. I don't define any new color, same color only. In such scenarios, we have a conditional formatting option is there for values. I have used rules is the format style. Okay, formatting type, conditional formatting. I have defined this color based on rules. We have three options, right? Gradient, which is nothing but a color scale is by value. And second one is rules by using a if condition. And third one is field values. Field values is nothing but with the help of measure, we can define the colors. That part also we will discuss. Okay. So I got this visual. And the next chart, if you are observing this, state province wise, total number of orders. So we are not utilizing any field map or else a normal map, dotted map. We are using a shape map here because we are working with one particular country's analysis. That is states, their states, US states. Okay, so I'm using this shape map here. And above part, if you are observing this above part, right? Here, I have defined a very simple shape here. Insert tab. Click on the insert shape. I have used a normal rectangle shape. After that, to get it as a rounded rectangle, here I can try to change it. Here, styling format part, I can change some other stylings, sizes and style. So we can change it here. So rounded rectangle, I got it. After that, I have added this background color. I changed from blue color to this gray color and added some slices. Okay, that's it. On the left hand side, a small report name I have added, sales statistical analysis. That's it. Any questions from your end? Any questions? I just given a quick recap as well. Any questions, concerns, please let me know. I have a simple question though. Okay. See here. Please observe. I'm taking a simple table chart. Expecting someone to be answer. Okay. I'm taking a sales customer table level account open date. Okay. A quick reference to you. And total order, total customers selected. Fine. If you are observing here the analysis. From 2013 to 2016, these are the customer count, correct? 626, 14, 18, and 5. And total is 663. Understood? And you got a requirement to report total number of customers since 2015 to till date. That means from 2015 to 2016, they're expecting the customer count. They want to see the total number of customers. That means what is the total value? You can tell me. I will listen. So from 2000 to 2016, we have 2013 to 16, we have 663 customers. But in the visualization part, they don't want to see the total number of customers. They want to see the total number of customers since 2015 to till date as per the data availability. That means these 2 years only. Then how can we report it and what is the value? Simple question. Answers, please. What is the value? You can tell me that. 15 to 16, what is the value? What is the total customers count? Quickly. 23 customers they want to see. They are not interested with 663. They are aware of it, but they want to see the customers since 2015 to till date. Till date means not 2023. As per the data 2016, right? 16, 5 customers. As per the backend data, it is 2016 is till date. How can we report it? Can someone please guide me? You understand my query first? You understood my query. Though they don't want to see it as a slicer or else something. I don't want to filter it with the some category. I want to showcase it as a card. That means total number of customers since 2015 to till date. That I mean title card is customers since 2015. I mean customers since total number of customers since 2015 to till date. That is the title. I want to report here 23 only. How can we report it? You understood my query first, and let me know if you are not understood. I'm ready to explain it. Good. First, we have to create a measure. Good. Excellent. That's what simple answers I'm expecting. Okay. I will create it and you can observe later. Create a measure. So we know the difference between a measure and calculated column. So now you are aware. You know, first I need to create a measure to get this value. Correct? So to get this 23 value, I had to create a measure. Good. Giving the name as title, card name, customers since 2015. Simple. Like total customers is equal to, use the next line, which function we are going to use this. So here I want to filter the data based on some date. I know the total customers, I'm aware of it. And I want to filter the data with the date. Now you can tell me, I almost given the idea also, which function it is. In this scenario, which function it will work out. It's not in YTD, right? Even it's not in subtract or else if condition. We discussed about a calculate function, right? Simple calculate function. Two parameters, one for expression, format no, count no. Calculate is a function. So here the expectation is already values are available. Value total customer value, I'm aware of it. I want to filter it since 2015 to till date. That's the expectation. So I have to pass two parameters at a time. That is by using a function name called calculate. Calculate. Expression, I'm aware of the total customers. So total customer is 663, comma, comma. Here I want to filter the data, correct? Filter since 2015 to till date. Agree with the statement? Will the filter will work out or not? Filter. Responses, please, quickly. Year, year, only year, okay, from 2015 to till date. Let me check. Order date. Sorry, we have a date table, right? Sorry, forget. Greater than 2015, greater than or equal to. Close the bracket, validate it. Validate it. And just try to add the number here. Total customer since. Is this right? You can tell me. Is this working as expected? Total customers, here the filter is not working. Filter is not working as expected, as how we are looking for. So what I will do in the sense, so instead of the complete date table and year, see here, complete date and year, I'll just try to add one more new column. This year is equal to year of date table, date column. Validate it, validate. So now this one will work. So let's see. R equal to 2050. Still, is this working? Date table greater than or equal to 2015. Is this still working? You can tell me. Still, it is a 663. Why in the sense? We don't have a direct connection between date table. See here, total customer is from the sales customer table. Sales customer table. And date table is in one direction flow. So one side to the another. The data is not flowing from both of the sides. The data will not get filtered here. That's why we are getting the same value. So what I will do in the sense, instead of using the date table, complete date table I have used. It's not working. And also I have created one more new column here. Still it is not working because here there is no direct flow of data. That's the main reason. So what I will do in the sense, I'll just try to change, okay, directly taking the column from account open date. So in the sales customer table also we have a date field. If you're observing here, account to open date, a date field is there. I'm going to take the reference of this account open date field. See here, please observe, because the date table flow direction, the data flow direction is single. So that's why my date is not getting filtering out. So it is showcasing the same value, 663. If it is a both direction, it will be get filter. The data we will get it as a 623 instead of 663. So another approach, I'm just trying to showcase you another approach by using already the field is there, account open date. Try to use year on the top because we are trying to compare with the year. Account open date. Okay. Close the bracket. Greater than or equal to 2050. Now we can validate it. Is that matching? In sales customer table, we have a field account open date. So by taking the reference of it, I just filter the condition greater than or equal to 2015. So is that matching? 23. So in this way, we are going to analyze it. So the total number of customers since 2015 to till date, as per the data 2016. To get this done, we know the expression total customers and the data only I need to filter it out. So the data I have filtered by using account open date. We have a field in my table, okay, sales customer table. So here I have used the year function. Why you have used the year function on the top? Now you can tell me, is this account open date is the year only available or else complete date format is available? It's a complete date format, right? It's a complete date format. So we are trying to compare it with the year. In such scenario, I'm trying to use the year function here. Year on the top of it. That means it will be get compared with year to year. Understood? Now is that clear? Why you have used year? I'm not aware of it. Year function, why I have used? Account open date is not a year only. It is a complete date format. So to get it compared with the year, I have used at the top of it year function. Is that clear now? Everyone? Is that clear to everyone or else any queries or else something? Please let me know. Fine. I'm just trying to stop here. Okay, Monday we will get connected. It's one simple scenario. Monday we will connect it and we will discuss about the account creation, which is important. So we have to publish the completed reports under the Power BI services. So how many reports we completed till date? Include with the small report, claims report we did, and even the waterfall analysis. We have completed the credit analysis, credit card defaulters, manufacturing project we completed. How many projects we completed? You have to tell. 4 to 5, right? 4 approximately. Yes. So those are all the projects we have to publish onto the Power BI services. Okay. So Monday session is important. How to create a valid, okay, valid login. So this is important. Okay. It's not going to work with our personal mail ID. So we need an organizational mail ID. So which is an temporary mail ID, like a 60 days validation period. Mail ID I'm going to showcase to you. So we will publish these reports under the services. We will get to know some functionalities of this Power BI services too. Okay, please join. So as I said, it will not work with our Gmails, Yahoo. Okay, still if anybody using Yahoo or maybe Hotmails or Outlook. Okay, we have to create a valid account. Okay, we need a valid account, and then we can publish our reports to the services. Okay, is that clear? Everyone, clear to you? I'm stopping my screen sharing. If you have any queries or concerns, please let me know. Any queries? Any queries? Who's this passionate to report something? See, first let me complete my course, okay? Later we will look over the lookup DAX or else auto refresh, okay? Direct query. Paginated reports, I haven't said anything we are going to discuss, right? We are not going to discuss the pagination reports. It's not included in Power BI. Direct query is there, button creation is there. We will complete it, okay? Fine. Paginated reports, I will show you the process how to do that, but we are not going to work on the pagination reports, okay? I will show you where it is the options, how to create it. Fine. Thanks. Monday, please connect because we are going to create a dedicated account which is going to valid for 60 days approximately. So we will publish the completed reports onto the Power BI services. And before that, tomorrow, today and tomorrow, please try to complete the phase one. And if there is anything missed on the previous exercise or else hands-on, please complete and share the snapshots with me. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day. Bye.